Seinfuck.
Isn't that just the way it is?
That's just the way it is.
Oh, I thought you fell out of your chair for a second.
I was like, click the recording button just because just before this, Robert just goes, "Oh fuck!" and then I just assumed he fell.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I didn't fall, but I was like a little too slumped over in my chair, and so I'm just like, oh, gotta sit up, and then I slipped a bit. It's all good. I'm fine.
I'm glad to hear it.
I'm okay. I swear, guys, I'm okay.
Are you doing okay?
Are you okay?
I just start crying.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not okay, then I can siege into the first segment immediately.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you're not okay, we can just ignore you completely and get into it.
Absolutely.
I can do this. I think this is a segment that could like really hype you up, give you good spirits. All right.
Oh yeah. What is it?
I'm introducing already. We're not even going into we're not even bantering. We're going right into it.
Wow, no banter.
3 episodes, 3 game shows. This is the game that only Robert can win.
Ooh. Okay. I'm ready to disappoint you.
Listen, this is based on an IP that I believe is boring.
Is it Twin Peaks?
No, it's not Twin Peaks. I mean, it could have been Twin Peaks. I mean, it might still be some Twin Peaks.
What is it?
Let me just, it could be Twin Peaks.
What is it? What is it based off of?
Well, it's based off Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
you're in trouble.
okay. Yeah, sure. This sounding like not so much of a game that only Robert can win. It sounds more like a game that Robert's probably going to win, but Harper has a good chance.
Yeah, I didn't want to give him all like an easy road. All right.
Let me tell you something about Tolkien. Okay. Visionary. One of a kind. My favorite author. Robert doesn't appreciate him like I do. That's a fact.
Fuck off.
In fairness, I don't appreciate his work at all. So,
You don't appreciate fantasy in general.
Yeah, I think,
What?
it's a weak genre.
You have a weak imagination.
Yeah, it's a weak genre for small minds.
Yeah.
Didn't you think that Succession was a good show?
Hey, listen, that's the best show of the last 3 or 4 years. So
And I've said all I needed to say.
you don't understand what it's like to be a fan of HBO, right?
Yeah, I have an IQ above 80.
But I'm the oldest boy.
All right, so here's the thing. I'm going to be asking some questions, and most of them are going to be from Lord of the Rings. I might throw some curveballs in there, but this game is designed so that only Robert can win.
I'm sure I'm gonna fuck this up. Well, let's get into it.
So Harper, if you do win,
It'll be incidental.
If you win, you'll be the new Robert.
Oh.
yeah, you'll be the new Robert.
Alcoholism included.
Does that mean I gain inches? Where it matters? Where it counts?
Yeah, you'll be the bull.
Let's go.
Okay, so the question number 1. And these are multiple choice, so I can help you out there if you don't have the answer already. Who was Treebeard's wife?
She was an Ent wife, but he doesn't actually.
Yeah, they just calls him an Ent wife.
But I think there actually is. She does have a name.
She does have a name. So the names are Fairwillow, Athles, Sibylman, or Frimbrithel.
It's
Fairwillow.
Fairwillow probably, but then again, is it?
I don't know. I don't remember that part of the.
Yeah, that is like a very obscure book only part.
Yeah, if it's not just something they added in the new canon because they decided it would sound funny or something because new writers detest popular old works.
No, I mean it's not necessarily. I'm not even sure about Fairwillow. I think there's a mention that his wife is a willow, but I can't.
I would love to know the answer.
Yeah, what is the answer?
So what was your guess? You're both saying Fairwillow.
I guess.
Incorrect. It's Fimberthel.
Fimberthel.
Yes. All right.
Do you know where they say that? Or is that just something that you pulled?
Yeah, it says Treebeard
Treebeard,
talks a few times in the Lord of the Rings about he and the Ents once had several Ent wives in Fangorn Forest.
Yeah.
Then he laments about how they quite literally lost them all and can no longer find them as a result. Among the numerous wives Treebeard is broken over not knowing where his own lovely aunt is. The sad part is that we never find out what happened to her, only that she was missing and might have been seen near the Shire.
That's what I thought, because I didn't ever hear her name, though.
That does seem like a Similiricon or the Similarillion thing. I mean, I know, like, I mean, I just read recently this part in the Two Towers book where he's basically just like, yeah, and the wives they turned to farming and gardens while we kept to the forests and the trees, and then time passed so much that we barely were able to recognize each other. And shit, because I guess ants are those kind of specific things that they change over time and to their environments.
And they take forever to do anything.
And they take forever to do anything. And it's like rumored that, oh, maybe they're in the west near Hobbiton because there's stuff where they're moving trees, and maybe there are like Entwives. And there are even people who speculate that was it Goldenberry? Tom Bombadil's wife was an old Entwife.
Yeah, it's the fact that you didn't get that. But you knew all that. I'm minusing you a point, Robert.
Well, I'm sorry if fucking there are a billion fucking names in Lord of the Rings.
To become Robert. Let's go.
All right. The next question is, I'm going to be bouncing between a couple of different topics that Robert loves.
Robert-esque genres, of course.
Yeah. So the next one is, who was the first character to appear on screen on Twin Peaks?
Oh fuck! Thinking it wasn't Laura.
I can give you
Palmer.
multiple.
It was. It's the wife of the mill, or the husband of the mill owners.
Yeah, I'll give it a multiple choice. So is it
name? He loves fishing. He's like, don't drink the coffee. You'll never believe, but there was a fish in the percolator.
I'll give you the multiple choice. Multiple choice includes. Is it A, Laura Palmer, B, Dale Cooper, C, Josie Packard, or D, Sylvia?
Dale Cooper?
It's not Dale Cooper because he doesn't show up till halfway through the pilot. No, I don't think it's Laura Palmer, but I thought it was okay. It was the one of the Martell. It's not Josie, or is it Josie Packard? I'm going to guess Josie Packard because fuck.
All right. Ding, 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 ding. That is correct. Robert is now back to 0.
Because I'm trying. Shut the fuck up. Do not put me at -1, you piece of shit.
He did.
Actually.
It's too late.
Josie Packard, was the wife of the former mill owner who ended up dying or drowning. And we learn more stuff about her later on in the series. But yeah, she's like the one Asian cast member. And she's dating the sheriff secretly.
Why did you explain it?
Because I like Twin Peaks and I like explaining things.
All right, perfect. We're going to move on to another question in something that you're very familiar with, Robert. Which MLB team signed GarthBrooks for spring training?
Is it the Padres?
Is it A, the San Diego Padres, B, the New York Mets, C, the Kansas City Royals, or D, all of the above?
Wait, so is GarthBrooks the country singer?
Yes, Garth. You're very familiar with GarthBrooks.
Yes, because of the one anecdote, the one time I didn't see his fucking concert.
You're familiar, right? With Garth?
I'm familiar with the man.
On a first name basis?
For spring training, I didn't realize GarthBrooks was a baseball guy. I'm just going to guess all of the above. Fuck.
All right. The Seattle Kraken.
Well, that's not a baseball team. That wasn't an answer. So this is the San Diego Padres, the New York Mets, the Kansas City Royals, or all of the above.
And you're positive the Kraken hasn't signed it?
Yeah, because they're...
but they have the cap space. They
do have the cap space, but they do play a different sport entirely.
I'm just not sure.
You know what? No, it's fine. I already chose my answer. I could change it.
It's the Padres, right? It's got to be the Padres.
Robert has a point. It's all of the above.
Wow.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So in 1999, the San Diego Padres signed him to a minor league deal and invited him to spring training, where he played mostly left field and finished with 1 hit in 22 tries for a .045 batting average.
Not good.
The next year, he signed with the New York Mets, resulting in a 0 for 17 batting record. He took one more shot at the big leagues with the Kansas City Royals in 2004.
Well,
Stop signing GarthBrooks. He's not a good baseball player.
I don't think the point. I think the point is that, country music star, good free publicity for people to come out and watch spring
what if
training.
it was just some guy named Garth Brooks, like a baseball player that shared his name.
We're up. It's 1-0 for Robert.
With this 1-0 bullshit. Okay, come on.
All right, here's the next one. Is it true or false? True or false? Sam went to the Undying Lands.
No, he didn't.
False.
That's a way big false. He stayed in Hobbiton. At least in the movie, he stayed in Hobbiton.
What about in the book?
Because he fuck it. I don't know about the book.
Wait, Samwise Gamgee?
Yeah, Samwise Gamgee.
No, it's true. He went to the Undying Lands.
Did he go to the Undying Lands? At least I know in the movie he didn't, but I'm not sure about it in the book.
What's the answer, Malcolm?
So I want a final answer for both of you.
I say he didn't go to the Undying Lands.
Sure he did.
False for Robert, true for Harper. It's true. He did go to the Undying Lands. So we're at 1-1.
Fuck off.
Watch out, Robert.
Yeah, so after the War of the Ring, Frodo and Bilbo were invited to board the last ship into the Undying Lands, leaving everyone they loved behind. The two of them got to live eternally in a place where no harm could ever touch them. However, it's been said that other people went to the Undying Lands after Frodo and Bilbo on special request.
Wait. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, Bilbo went. Sam didn't go.
You said it's been said.
After all, Legolas had to make the journey eventually. But what about Frodo's old friend, Samwise Gamgee? Where did he end up? Apparently the Undying Lands.
That is such a bullshit trick question, Malcolm.
It's a little speculative.
We're 1-1, all right? We're at 1-1
We're not fucking 1-1. We're not.
for the game show that only Robert
keep going. Don't let him bully you like this.
It's not fucking happening now.
All right, here's the next question.
All right.
Who discovers Laura Palmer's body?
Freaking.
And I'll give a multiple choice so you guys have have a chance.
Sure.
Harper.
Give Harper a chance.
Is it A, Pete Martell, B, Gordon Cole, C, Ben Horn, or D, Wyndham Earl?
It's Pete Martell.
Pete Martell.
You're correct.
If it was Ben Horn, that would change it a lot. Benjamin Horn, that should be like, hey, I fucked you last night. Now you're dead. Oh shit! I better bury you somewhere.
Yeah, Pete finds a woman's body wrapped in plastic, washed up on the shore of the lake near his home, Blue Pine Lodge. The body is not identified as Laura until Doc Hayward and the sheriff arrive on scene.
Who's named his name is Truman, but he's named after the president. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. So perfect. We're at 2-2. We're at 2-2. So this is it's all tied up.
Yeah.
Stakes are high.
Not fuck off. I hate you
What?
guys.
Okay.
Very true.
What is Garth Brooks's real first name?
Fuck off. What are the options?
Is it Garth, B, Troyal, C, Tobias, or D,
Bias.
Tyrell?
There's no way his name's Tyrell, is it?
I'm gonna say Troyal.
Wait, what are the options? I didn't hear Troyal.
So A, Garth, B, Troyal, C, Tobias, or D, Tyrell.
It's gotta be B, Troyal. There's no way, like, that's not a real name, but you also wouldn't have included it unless it was the actual answer.
Okay, so it's all right. We're all tied up. It's 3-3.
His name's Troyal.
His name is Troyal.
It sounds like he's like someone's trying to say royal with a lisp. Like fuck Troyal. He's Troyal. Hey Troyal, come on over here.
This is a Troyal in tribulation.
Like his father, Garth Brooks' first name is Troyal. Garth is his middle name.
Interesting. Interesting.
So his name isn't like or whatnot.
Wow.
Cut that.
Who is okay? We're gonna go all tied up 3-3. Who was the King of Dale during the War of the Ring?
The King of Dale?
Yeah, who was the king of Dale during the War of the Ring?
This should have been the ancestor of Bard.
Yeah, so is it A, Brand, B, Bard, C, Bane, or D, Bard 2?
Can you say them again? It was I know it's Bard's long dead at this point.
Yeah, so is it A, Brand, B, Bard, C, Bane, or D, Bard 2?
I'm gonna say Brand.
It is Bane.
Robert takes the lead. It's Brand.
Oh, fuck, Jesus.
It's 4-3.
I was not sure about that one.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, hi,
Yes.
Sarge.
My dog's got something to say about that.
Sarge a bit upset.
Sarge just thinks this game only Robert can win is bullshit.
He's right. He's so right. And if he doesn't stop barking, I'm going to make soup out of him.
Oh no, he'd be a very sinewy soup.
Very fatty, very hairy soup.
you would just put like him in coal. Okay. What is the next question?
All right. What is Dale Cooper's hotel room number?
Fuck
420.
you. Fuck you.
Is it A, 315, B, 604, D, 778? Sorry, I think that was, I meant C. C, 778, or D, 943.
I don't think 943 makes sense because it's not like a 9-story hotel. What were the other three?
A is 315, B is 604, and C is 778.
I guess I'll go 305 because that seems like the only realistic one because it's not like a 5 or 6-story hotel.
What about you, Harper? What do you say?
778. Twin Peaks is it's shit.
Fuck off.
It's 315. Robert gets the point. So we're now up. It's 5-3. Robert's winning the game that only Robert can win.
Which is, I feel like a lot of these are like trick questions too. They're like meant to trip me up, but go on.
All right. Here's the next one. Just got to get a good one. Okay, here's a good question. How did Garth Brooks meet his first wife?
His first wife?
His first wife, because he got remarried. He got divorced and he got remarried to Trisha Yearwood because he is Mr.
Did he purchase her? Did he purchase her?
Well,
whoa! You can't
whoa! You can't listen. Here what the options are. Is it A, delivering a pizza, B, at the Renaissance Fair, C, in a traffic accident, or D, throwing her out of a bar?
I kind of like the idea of throwing her out of a bar, but I'm going to guess in a traffic accident.
It doesn't matter.
But Harper, you got to pick an answer. Listen, if you get this right, I'm going to dock a point from Robert.
What?
The Seattle Kraken.
Actually, take this seriously.
Yeah, I need you to actually give me an answer.
All right. I'm going to say at the Renaissance Fair.
All right. Well, you're both incorrect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about that.
Garth Brooks met his first wife throwing her out of a bar. So while working as a bouncer during his senior year of college, Garth Brooks was required to toss an unruly woman from the Tumbleweed Ballroom in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Little did he know that woman, Sandy Mall, would become his wife just a couple of years later.
That is the most redneck story I've ever heard, I think.
Yeah, that's that is. All right, we're gonna do one last round of questions. 3 more questions.
And I'm up by 2, right?
You're up by 2. It's 5-3 right now. If Harper had gotten that right, you would have been down 1. But if you had gotten it right, it would have canceled out. So you never know.
Okay.
So the next one is, what is the name of the bartender at the Prancing Pony in Lord of the Rings?
Giles.
Fuck me.
I'll give it. Can I give a multiple?
This is
the name. I just need to hear it.
Yeah. So this is a multiple choice. Is it A, Orson Hodge, B, Farmer Maggot, C, Bill Fernie, or D, Barliman Butterbur?
It's the Barliman Butterbur.
It is Butterbur.
That is correct. You both get a point. It's 6-4. for Robert in the game show that only Robert can win.
Bill,
Yes.
I think Bill, the Bill they named was the guy who was spying for Sauron in Bree, and he got and then they named the pony they got from him after him, so they were both Bill. Anyway,
Perhaps, yes, perhaps. I don't know. I'm not super
proficient.
familiar with this IP.
He doesn't like it. He told you at the beginning he doesn't like it.
Yeah, I'm not proficient with this IP.
Hmm.
Okay, so here's the next one. This is the last of the Twin Peaks questions.
Okay.
Who is Albert referring to when he says, "I want no interference from this hulking boob"? Is that clear?
It'd be Sheriff Harry Truman.
Okay, Harper, do you want?
I'm going to say Sheriff Harry Truman.
Okay, well,
What are the options?
well, the options were A, Sheriff James Buchanan, B, Sheriff Dwight Eisenhower, C, Sheriff Abraham Lincoln, or D, Sheriff Harry Truman. Is correct. You were both correct. It's Harry Truman.
Wow.
It is now, I believe, 8-6. So hey, listen, you're winning. All right, this is pretty good. This is pretty good for you.
I hate this. I'm winning after being docked a point for knowing everything but a name.
Exactly. All right. So this is for all the marbles. All right. This is going to be for 5 points.
All
What?
right.
Fuck you.
5 points.
Excellent.
I feel like it's pretty obvious. But I don't know. I don't know. All right. So for 5 points, do you take the mother? No, I'm joking. What is the fictional persona that Brooks created to explore other musical styles? Was it A,
God damn it,
Charlie Pace, B, Frankie Pierre, C, Chris Gaines, or D, Ned Parker?
I think it's Chris Gaines.
I'm going to say Chris Gaines.
As my answer as well.
Guess what? You're both correct. All right. So you know what that means? Robert won the game show that only he can win.
It was a lot closer than it should have been.
Yeah. Listen, Chris Gaines is a one-off fictional rock persona created as a movie character for GarthBrooks to explore different musical styles, removed from his success as a country singer. Initially, Brooks planned to feature the Gaines persona in The Lamb, a motion picture that never materialized. In 1999, Brooks released one album as Gaines. The album produced 2 charting Billboard singles, including the top 5 pop hit, Lost in You. Chris Gaines, by the way, was an Australian emo singer. So Garth Brooks went on tour playing in the life of Chris Gaines. And the rumor is that he's looking to revive the character and release several more albums.
And he's fake from Australia. And so fucking, does that mean he's gonna walk around backstage at a concert tour with a fake, a really stereotypical Australian accent?
That's what he was doing. Yeah, and this is a real thing. I've shown a photo.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
That's Chris Gaines. He's got the soul patch. He lost weight. It's pretty incredible.
You gotta put the shrimp on the barbie, man. Just fucking the worst kind of fucking stereotypical fucking Australian dude.
What do I get for winning?
Well, you didn't win, Harper. So, what do
I get from winning? Oh my god, that picture's rough. The picture of him looking through his fingers.
Yeah, in a black and white striped shirt.
That was harsh.
Yeah,
that is gayer than Everybody Does Raymond.
You win. Actually, I'm sending you after the recording an MP3 recording of Chris Gaines' greatest hits.
Fuck no, damn it.
So that's what you won. You won a great album that, according to Deborah Evans Price of Billboard magazine, included a gentle, beautifully produced love song called Lost in You, which had supple guitar strumming and a chorus that flows like a lazy steam on the most pleasant of days.
Supple?
Yes. Supple guitar strumming.
Purportedly, it's supple.
Now, do you take criticism?
I mean, listen, I didn't write the review, so you can.
I'm not talking about the review. I feel a little uncomfortable that I got the same amount of questions right about GarthBrooks as I did in the Lord of the Rings.
Well, whose fault is that? Fake.
That's
fan.
not my fault. I just ask questions.
Yeah, but this is the game show only Robert can win, and you ask GarthBrooks questions because I once fucked a bitch.
To be fair, Malcolm almost lost to Sasha on his game show. He could only win. So
yeah, I needed to listen, I couldn't give you a slam dunk. I needed to at least make you work for it, right? It was a bit of a pick and roll situation.
I guess, but this does sort of feel like the time like we had the marriage game or whatnot, not the dating game, but the newlywed game, and Sasha kind of sabotaged Harper and I's chances on winning with those last 5 questions.
Listen, I wanted to give Harper a chance, all right? Because I know Harper is a big Garth guy, and we don't talk about it enough.
Garth head.
Yeah, he's a Garth head, And now we get it. You got head at the Garth concert, Robert, but or after. But
yeah, I don't even think Robert knows all the words to Friends in Low
Places.
I
I just like referencing podcast episodes that came out months ago.
I think Robert only thinks Friends in Low Places is about getting head of the bar.
I got friends in low places.
They're under the bar.
Yes, that was the joke, Malcolm. That's the entire fucking joke.
Why are you upset? You won the game show.
He kicked the goddamn mic because of you.
It was not even close. That's the weirdest thing is that he's livid.
Yeah, he's livid about a game show that he destroyed at. And
maybe I'm just never happy. Maybe think about that.
Listen, everyone makes these criticisms as if we're like, oh, Malcolm and Harper are so harsh on Robert. And here I am giving Harper, I'm giving you Harper hard questions to answer to ease it up.
Impossible questions.
And then I'm giving layups to
perfectly showcasing why you guys are hard on me, I guess.
I'm giving uncontested 3-pointers to Robert, and he's getting them in, and he's getting mad. He's like, "What the fuck? How do I?"
You took away a point.
Here's the thing, too, though, Robert, is that I only got the questions I got right because you were fucking too eager to show that you knew anything about what was being asked and answered first. So I just said what you said.
I'm sorry for not thinking of the wider strategery of the fucking game, Harper.
Absolutely. Well, you're for next time, and I forgive you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I needed to be forgiven because, I was going to go home and cry into my pillow and listen to Sarah McLachlan.
Are you not home right now?
I'm home. I'm just kind of... I don't know why I said go home. Get into my bed. There we go. Sure. This is my true home.
Strongly considering moving to Utah and becoming Mormon. What do you boys think? Is this the move?
Yeah,
I don't know. Have you considered the 10% tithe?
10%? That's a little stiff, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You had to wear special underwear too.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that for any religion, to be honest. Not the underwear part, but 10%. Jesus.
Yeah, you're much more fuck God and all that. You can't free ball. There's no point.
Okay, well I'm wearing my Sunday best, right?
Okay.
And that's literally just a collar shirt, nice pants, and dress shoes. It doesn't have to be more than that. I'll put on a watch, maybe. And I don't think God really cares if I'm wearing underwear, does he?
I mean, if you're Mormon, apparently he does.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, listen, the more, as they say in Mormonism, you better have some cloth between your genitals and your pair of slacks.
Yeah, so they can jump hump and, derf or whatever they do.
Isn't it specifically the secret underwear? Isn't it supposed to keep your dick and your balls separate? Or I don't quite. Am I going to have to go down a rabbit hole? God damn it.
Well, they have temple garment.
Yeah, the temple garment. It's the same thing. That's the secret underwear.
Well, okay, but what makes it temple garment?
It looks hideous. Is that what it, I mean?
Oh my God, the dudes legitimately have a pocket for their dick.
That dick pocket that they need to
whip
it out.
That is rough. That's legitimately rough. Here, I'm fucking share a picture. That is fucking rough.
I stay out of Mormon's business.
But you're talking about going and moving to Utah and becoming a Mormon.
I thought about it because, the Coyotes, they might move to Utah. So I might have to follow them.
So that's the line. You'll pay 10% of your income to watch the Yotes.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets me into the fucking arena, 10% goes to Coyotes tickets, another 10% goes to the ministry.
Oh, I fucking love this. Someone makes porn with the Mormon underwear. God,
right.
Fucking blast.
Everything's about porn with you.
Fuck off.
He's one of them coomers I hear so much about. It was bound to be one of us statistically, and Malcolm's far too good of a boy to be the coomer in this group.
True. It was always down to one of you two.
It's true, and let's face it, everyone thought it was me, but I'm vindicated.
Vindicated because I'm the one looking at people in Mormon underwear right now.
Yeah, and stroking.
I'm not stroking. I'm jelking. It's a tugging motion, not a.
Yeah, he's so upset. He's like, I won the game show that I could win, and now I gotta
that's
get on the
crazy.
internet.
How are you still upset about this? This is the first time you've heard me complain about it.
I'm not actually upset about it. Come on, man.
I can't believe it. He's gonna end the podcast over this.
He's leaving. Yeah,
he's leaving the podcast. You didn't let me win enough.
Yeah, he's like, I needed a landslide, and you gave me a negative point, and I came back and I got basically every question right after that.
He got every question right before that too.
I'm a special boy.
He got one question.
He got the question so right that he got a point deducted.
Exactly. Man,
that's what I'm trying to get at.
What a guy.
So moving forward, let's talk about our favorite fashion statements. Okay.
All right,
Robert.
Yeah, what's up?
I know yours is the temple garb, so I'm gonna skip you.
Shut the fuck up.
Mine personally, thanks for asking. It's the platform shoes with the fucking fish in them. That you have to be like wearing a whale blubber eagle tear jacket to truly
the pimp walkers.
Yeah, is that what they're called? Pimp walkers?
Well, I think people call that kind of like high-heeled shoe, like that high flat-heeled shoe. I think they call them pimp walkers.
They call them pimp walkers.
Pimp walkers.
Pimp walkers.
Pimp walkers.
And if I filled them with urine, would they be piss walkers?
Well, I don't think all pimp walkers have like the hollow cavity or anything like that. I'm just talking about like I guess they're more platform shoes, but
how long can fish live in piss?
I don't think very long.
Yeah, listen, it depends on how hydrated you are.
I'm drinking a lot of water, and
yeah, you're just chugging gallons of water just so you have clear piss for the fish tank.
It's a very large fish, is the thing. So. If I could get you guys to maybe help me fill the tank, that would be great.
It reminds me of the guy that like was on like Craigslist offering like $50 or $100 to go like just chill out in people's septic tanks.
What?
Have you not seen that? God, I'm not sure if I can even find
chill
that.
Out in people's septic tanks?
Yeah. He like even had a picture of him doing it where he was just like chilling in the septic tank.
Inside the septic tank?
Yeah, but he wanted to hang out there.
That you have to like dig up?
I mean, he just, you don't have to dig up a septic tank. They usually have like an open receptacle people can
Where
get.
Where is your septic tank?
I don't have not anymore. I don't.
Because you let them in?
It's just the cast of Amontillado, but it's into the septic tank. But yes, when will we try the cask of a pistolado or something like
What's that? I can't hear you. I'm building a brick and mortar wall around the septic tank.
Yes, and we will enjoy the scat together, won't we?
Oh boy!
Oh,
ding ding ding! It's the dumbest joke we ever made.
Yeah. Oh my God! Here, let me. I think I have an image of it. Hold on.
Of the septic tank of a monkey.
No, just a dude in the septic tank or the Craigslist. Oh, come on, give me a full size image of it, you bastards. There it is. Okay. There you go. That's you want. How about one of you guys read that? How about that? Let's do that. Or I can read it if you need me to.
I'll read it. It's fine.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I pay to enter your septic tank for an hour at a time. $150, Jacksonville, Alabama.
Not even a good Jacksonville.
Some might judge me for this, but it's what I enjoy. I will pay you $150 an hour, American, to bring my equipment and gain access to your septic tank. I then have my associate close the tank after I set my tripod camera up. Believe it or not, it's a great place to reflect.
I hate that so much. Oh.
Thank you for your time, and please don't contact me with your judgmental assumptions. Serious inquiries only, please.
and just for context, this is a man in a mask.
It's a GIMP mask.
In a GIMP mask, absolutely covered in shit in a septic tank.
At least he's wearing gloves.
He's wearing gloves and I think like maybe like a poncho or something. But
he's doing like the had to do it to him pose as well.
He is doing that, but he is like waist deep in shit is what this is. And
$150 an hour? I don't know. I'd have to bump that up quite a bit. It'd have to be at least $350 an hour.
You get into like the old timey e-fucked videos, and it's I'm good.
What were you doing on e-fucked?
I was the 12-year-old with unfettered access to the internet. I saw some fucked up shit, Harper.
We were all 12 with unfettered access to the internet, and we all have problems because of it. What makes e-fucked so special?
At least I wasn't on Twitter, or not Twitter, TikTok.
That's true.
There's nothing that makes it special. I think it was literally just one of the things that like my friend like pulled up on like the laptop. Like in my old bedroom, they had just had a fucking stool on the laptop, and then we just pull up fucking random shit.
Well, why didn't you wipe the stool off the laptop?
Anyway, fuck off.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. What's your earliest internet memory there, Harper?
Oh, in 5th grade, YouTube was just coming around, and I remember their Pokemon theme song video. It's very innocent, I think. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I can't watch it all the way through now, obviously, because I would probably like shrink into myself so much that my spine relocates to my rear end and out.
Jesus.
From the sheer force of how hard I would cringe watching a early 2000s YouTube video that was meant to be funny. You know, like, have you watched Shoes lately?
Shoes? No, I haven't.
Shoes. You know.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, that's the fucking most annoying. I hate that you had to, the way you fucking said that left little room to doubt of what that is. Do you know what that is, Malcolm?
Shoes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
When were you born, Malcolm?
I was born just like a year before you guys.
Here,
you didn't see Shoes? If anything, you should have been more exposed to this trauma.
Yeah.
No, listen, I wasn't online the way you guys were online.
Oh, wow.
Sure. Oh, I'm sorry you had parents that cared about you.
Oh, wait.
I was on best score. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I have seen Shoes. Okay, I have seen this.
Yeah, you fucking liar.
But I didn't know. Like you just said Shoes as if I was supposed to know this skit. That's oh my god, 17 years ago. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's old as fuck.
It's old as fuck, and it's like, I mean, I guess it was just so fucking ubiquitous and so iconic. It's just like Shoes, and you know exactly what someone's talking about when they say it.
I used to watch a lot of videos like that. And my mom was just like, "Oh, whatever. It's harmless enough." And I showed her Charlie the Unicorn because I thought it was like the funnious thing in the world.
Charlie the Unicorn.
I thought it was so fucking funny when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, Charlie the Unicorn. I was a fan of that.
Oh yeah, well, it's a classic. And I was just like, "Isn't this funny, Mom?" She's like, "That's got to be the most obnoxious thing I've ever seen in my life. And if you show me this again, I'll ground you."
Your mom's right. Your mom was right.
I was a kid. I didn't know no better. I thought the Leopleurodon thing was really funny. I thought that was funny stuff.
She shouldn't even have given you a second chance. She just should have taken it away right there.
Well, joke's on her. I played meat and fuck games on that computer.
You're playing meat and fuck on the computer in the living room.
On the family computer in the living room, yeah. What of it?
Yeah, I guess the guy who created Shoes, was it Liam Kyle Sullivan? His banner for his YouTube page says, "Keeping 2006 warm for you since 2006.
All right. Well, I would rather you left. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, what was that?
That was me trying to do like a gagging sound, but
Okay, it just sounded like you just got taken out by a sniper.
my dream. That's my dream. I was trying to put like my fingers in my mouth, and then it didn't really work well I thought.
It was great.
It was really funny.
So, not to pivot, right? But speaking of old media, my girlfriend really likes reality TV shows. You know, like Below Deck and crap like that.
Yeah.
Wait, Below Deck is that a reality TV show?
You're like, wait, that's not crap. I watch it every Sunday.
No, I thought.
I'm not saying it's crap.
Right, I thought that was like the Star Trek animated show.
No, that's Below Deck, Lower Decks. Sorry.
Oh, the Lower Decks. Oh, Below Deck Mediterranean. What is this?
Below Deck is a reality television show about boating staff. I don't particularly care for this show, mind you. She really enjoys it, but it's manufactured drama reality television, right?
Is this for like cruise ships or?
Yeah, cruise ships.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I can kind of get the premise a bit because hear how kind of crazy cruise ships can get, where like, because for a lot of people who work there, they kind of work there for like the lifestyle and the partying.
Yeah, exactly. And your average American housewife or woman alone with unrestricted television access wants to know how much gay sex goes on a cruise ship, and this show is here to help.
And it's a lot, I'm sure.
It's a lot. And so
and every time a magician goes on, it goes way the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this boat disappear to the bottom of the Mediterranean.
I'm gonna make this dick disappear inside your ass.
Inside Kevin's ass. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Don't you love? I love that, like that homophobe cope of like being like, nothing. There's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
I just think that there's like no easier way to give yourself away as like ignorant while also trying not to be. But
yeah.
I digest. So I was talking with her about just the old reality shows and like the real world and crap like that, and I put on the Jersey Shore. And how long has it been since you guys seen this fucking show, the Jersey Shore?
I don't think I ever really watched it. I think I probably saw clips and shit of it, but I know like one dude's name is The Situation, and I know Snooki got really popular off it, like the original Jersey Shore, but I don't really know anything about it. I'm not a big reality TV guy generally, unless it's like a cooking show or something like that. But for like normal, like,
well, that's not reality. That's a cooking show.
I guess
everyone likes good eats.
I was thinking of more like what is the, not True Crime Kitchen? What is it called? Where the guy comes in and he's like renovating a kitchen.
Malcolm, you're Italian, right?
Yeah, I have Italian blood.
Yeah. You're Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of what I've noticed in the Jersey Shore is that whenever anyone's about to get into an argument, they're always fighting with each other while they're like in bed, and like they'll just be hanging out. Someone's going to bed, like in bed, actively trying to sleep, and other people are hanging out. And then someone will come in and start shit, and they're like arguing with each other while one of them's laying in bed. And it's like, could you not get out of bed for this? You know? Could you lazy fucking get out of bed?
You can't call him a you bastard.
This was all an elaborate setup for the only acceptable racism you can still commit, which is against Italians.
Against Italians.
You dumb bitch.
Fuck, okay, we gotta move on.
All right. Well, I was just only bringing it up to say that I think that if it's not completely scripted, I want to desperately know which interactions weren't fake, because I have this feeling that, like, not that these guys aren't too intelligent. Some of them like display a modicum of intelligence every, like, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. Because like they'll be like, yeah, Mike, he really projects as like a defense mechanism for when he's being questioned on account of his low self-security. It's like, well, probably, yeah. But then again, you also like try to fist fight people who call you a skank. So
you have 3 beers and all of a sudden it's WWE in the house.
Yeah. Oh, Snooki had a WrestleMania appearance.
Did she?
Yeah, and Ronnie was on Impact, which is like budget WWE back then. It's just interesting because most of these people are in jail, aren't they?
I don't know. I think Snooki tried to do like the independent brand thing.
Yeah, she married the producer.
That's worth the Google. That is actually kind of funny, just to be like a producer, like be the guy who runs the show of Jersey Shore, and then just like watching like hundreds upon hundreds of hours of footage of the show where they're just absolute messes, and then he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna marry that girl one day.
Oh, absolutely. Like they like fucked anything that moved too. So it's really like extra surprise. Also, the bootcut jeans back in the 2000s were truly outrageous, and men wearing the rhinestone shirts, unbelievable. It's unbelievable that we let these people walk around without getting the shit kicked out of them.
Jesus Christ!
What? What? The bootcut jeans and rhinestone shirts combo is ass kicking material in most countries. I know. Oh, Poles. You can make fun of Poles too, but there's no Polish shore, is there?
The Polish shore?
Yeah.
Wojciech, you Camille, come here. I need to eat beet.
What is wrong? I was at...
Okay.
Come on. That was good.
That was good. Oh my God. Have we talked about the Chosen yet? The thing that got picked up by CW?
No, we haven't. Which is, yeah, by the way, CW has gone on a tear of just acquiring random shows. Are you familiar with The Chosen? The Chosen is this TV show that was crowdfunded. It's a Christian show about...
Yeah, it's crowdfunded. Good. Who else is going to actually like pay money to make that show other than like Christians who were just like, oh, yeah, pass along the collection plate.
Yeah, it was created by Dallas Jenkins. Yeah, whose father, Jerry B. Jenkins, is the novelist behind Left Behind. Like that.
Jerry B. Jenkins.
He wrote Left Behind?
No, his father wrote Left Behind. The guy who created...
Jerry B. Jenkins.
Yes.
Yeah, Jerry B. Jenkins.
This is off to a terrible start.
And he wrote it with Tim LaHaye, who I think we've talked about Left Behind. I think on the podcast
we have talked about Left Behind. Yeah.
So of course it's it's natural that his son has now created this TV show called The Chosen, which is this is a real thing based on the life of Jesus,
the life and ministry of Jesus. Yeah.
Yes. But my favorite is, so there's a Hollywood Reporter article. Like, for those unfamiliar with the Hollywood Reporter, it's like a kind of like just like a news outlet for like entertainment, like film, TV, sometimes video games, comics, all that stuff. Anytime you make an announcement, likely goes through. And so as part of the announcement that the CW has acquired the like network rights to air The Chosen, the head of their network, Brad Schwartz, said, and this is in the press release, The Chosen is based on the biggest IP of all time, and it's truly a one-of-a-kind series. I think we're in
no. Don't just blow past this statement. All right.
It's the biggest IP of all time.
Calling the Bible.
Not even just the Bible, Christianity.
Calling
as a
Christianity. So he's referring to it like there's some sort of Judeo-Christian cinematic universe or something like that.
The fandom.
Yeah, the Christ fandom is so vibrant and so diverse. Like, holy fuck, this is the most depressing sentence in the world, right? It has to be.
Ghoulish is what it is.
It's super
downright ghoulish.
Yeah, this is what you always wanted. You wanted and listen, I'm always about. I've been talking about IPs for a long time, so I'm looking for IPs, all right. And I'm starting to go into the religious sphere, all right.
I'm looking for an IPA, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Brother, yeah. Yeah, should I have should I have an IPA, or should I, acquire the rights to adapt Dianetics?
Sarge doesn't like that joke. My dog's a Scientologist, however, so it's completely understandable.
Oh yeah, of course. Does Sarge wear special underwear? Or no, that's Mormonism. Damn it, I fucked it up.
No, Robert, he doesn't wear special underwear. He wears a special sweater.
But did we talk about specifically? But oh yeah, so we talked about The Chosen, biggest IP, one of the coolest culmination of tech bro fucking entertainment, fucking bullshit. The biggest IP, the Catholic Church or Christianity.
You messaged me earlier about this too, and you said something like, "You're just wait until you hear what they've done to Matthew." What have they done?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
So in the show, Matthew, who's played by an actor named Paris
the
Patel,
Apostle Matthew,
the Apostle,
one of the chroniclers of Christ, Matthew. Go ahead.
Yeah, so he's
Matthew.
Yeah, they make him autistic.
They portray him
and
as
yeah, this is what it goes. It goes, and this is from the official Twitter account. So the Twitter account's answered a fan question. This is from @TheChosenTV. It goes, "We portray Matthew as on the autism spectrum. The writers looked at some of Matthew's characteristics, numbers and facts guy, didn't mind choosing a career being a social outcast, and thought Asperger's was a plausible choice and would be compelling."
Here's something a little bit more compelling, right? You stop writing this and
you go home,
repent, or like, I don't know, apologize, not even to anyone in particular, just for what you've like thought about doing. Like, what if I told you that I have acquired the right to Diamex? I said it.
My favorite is there is, and then it goes on. It goes, "Our director has an autistic daughter as well, and is familiar with the characteristics. Being on the autism spectrum isn't a health issue." And then this guy named Alan Hansen, aka Dandy Funk 222, goes, "Matthew might have just been a clever guy who wasn't on any spectrum, but you have chosen him to be so. I think you have taken artistic license too far. It's very confusing what you have done, as I now see Matthew as someone from this era rather than his own."
I mean, that's. I mean, I feel like it's a perfectly viable criticism. You're just taking advantage of autistic people to make the show more relatable, rather than just like showing the gospel as it is.
I just like the fact that they were like, with Matthew, they're like, he's a numbers guy. And
so obviously he's got to be one of those Mr. Robot types, right?
He's got to be a Rain Man, of course.
47.
47. He's counting cards at the front.
How many coins of silver did Judas betray Jesus for? Just be like, Matthew's on the sidelines. 30 pieces.
My other favorite is, so they're filming season 3 right now. I believe there's season 4, and it says beginning in April. Yeah, well, they bought 3 seasons of the show, and there's a 4th season that's being produced. And they go, beginning in April 2022, filming for season 3 included a 4-day shoot for the scene of the feeding of the 5,000, using nearly 12,000 extras from 36 countries. Most of the extras came at their own expense and made their own costumes.
They made their own costumes?
Well, they had them already, I think.
Yeah.
What if like someone came out, like dripped the fuck out? Like,
that would be sick. He's just in full Supreme, like, thank you, Jesus.
I really needed this bread and fish.
Let's get this bread, family.
Let's get this bread, family.
So, yeah, this is a travesty. And
we were really concerned about your portrayal of Judas of Iscariot as a turned up fuckboy.
My other favorite fact about them filming was that in season 2, they moved filming to Utah's version of ancient Israel, which is in Utah County, where the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints had built a replica Jerusalem movie set to film scenes for their Bible and Book of Mormon videos.
The world is ending. And God only knows.
So, and the set is apparently at the LDS Motion Picture Studios South Campus.
And he hasn't forgiven any of us.
And apparently, The Chosen was the first production not affiliated with the LDS Church to be granted access to film on this set. So that's where you're moving to, Harper.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if the Yodis move there, absolutely.
You know how some people like move to
But
Atlanta to be extras in like Marvel movies? You just got to do that. Move
Yeah,
to
move
Utah to
to-
be an extra in The Chosen.
I could just move to Vancouver so I could be an extra in a CW film of some kind.
Well, this is a CW show. The Chosen is CW now.
Oh,
That's
my.
Yeah, but Vancouver isn't exactly, you know, like like fucking 0 AD fucking or 30 AD. What's it
No,
called? Nazareth.
we're filming Supernatural here. We're filming
Yeah.
all the DC shows. You know, we're filming Riverdale. You know, we're filming just like anything with like any sort of like Twin Peaks vibe.
That's so coincidental, Malcolm, because I'm actually filming your mother.
Right now.
Right
You might not hear her in the
Giving me
background.
premium gawk.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
listen, you know what? That's it. I'm optioning the
What you interpret to be white may be a little bit like cloudy, given that they were like Levantines or something.
I suppose.
I mean, I feel like discussing the skin tone of people born
It's a little
2,000 years
tone deaf.
ago
It doesn't really matter.
that's
I
a
think
little
we-
tough.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on this podcast at least that they weren't the whitest people on the planet.
No,
They
I
weren't the
think-
blonde, blue-eyed Jesus that was in my grandma's cabinet.
What?
What do you mean?
What like a food pantry or like a special
No, like
altar?
a fucking cabinet where she had a picture of Jesus and a cross.
That's an altar.
It wasn't an altar. It was like
are you calling it a
it was like a
cabinet?
china cabinet. It wasn't an altar.
Listen,
You just had a picture of
Hey,
Jesus in the
Robert?
fine china cabinet.
Robert,
Yeah, why not?
I'll take points away from you.
What the fuck?
I'm so glad to have been named Robert this episode.
Fuck the identity. If you had won the game.
I feel like I'm so curious, like, because apparently the show they plan on doing 7 seasons of the show.
7 fucking seasons.
Yeah, so it's right now they're filming 4, and then I guess there'll be 3 seasons after that.
One for each deadly sin.
Fuck
Probably.
off.
Honestly, probably. Like, I don't know.
Have they even gotten to Jesus's like walk through the desert and him being encountered by the devil or anything like that? Like, where are they?
What does it matter?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. They're at.
How does Mel Gibson feel about this? Is what we really need to be.
Yeah,
asking.
that is true. Yeah.
I bet you they can. They're probably trying. They're begging. They're like, please, Mel, come in.
Just
Like,
direct an episode.
yeah. He's like, please, just come in. Like, like just be in the show or like direct an episode. We'll do
Just
anything.
one episode.
You and Jim Caviezel, you can come in and do whatever you want. All right. We keep getting harassed by Kirk Cameron.
I love it. It's just shit. Yeah, well, I'm sure it'll not be very good. And if you want to read the true story, the Bible is always out there, and you can pick up a copy and.
It doesn't have to be a CW pickup show.
Stop paying these fucking assholes to produce mediocre television.
You're not supporting Angel Studios?
No, I'm not supporting any fucking studio. I hate these guys.
Is that the one that the God's Not Dead people?
Listen, they like when you go on the Angel Studios website, you get quotes from such people as Dr. Alveda King, the niece of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and the entire Robertson clan from Duck Dynasty.
Oh my God.
Is there any Alex Jones quotes?
I'm looking for him. I don't know, but hey, Kirk Cousins commented. The NFL quarterback.
Yeah,
He commented.
Yeah.
And Jerry B. Jenkins, which is the quote is, I assume this is a joke, but it's hard to tell. It goes, "Finally, my son does something worth watching." Like he just seems like enough of an asshole where that's like a real quote.
That sounds real to me. Absolutely. What a tool.
Oh, that's so finally my son makes yeah, finally, yeah, my lazy bum of a son is doing something with his life.
I mean, if you had a son that was just laying around all day and then tell you he had a came to Jesus moment, you're like, oh, good. But he's like, I want to crowdfund
This is what I'm going to do. Going to crowdfund with other people's money. Not going to do any of that producer shit or banking for a studio. I'm just going to crowdfund, and it's going to be the story of Jesus. Oh, so like a Bible retelling? No.
Maybe I'll just start a cult.
It's going to be like what's his name? Jared Leto.
Harper, if you start a cult and you write a text, I need you to promise me one thing. Don't option the text to anyone else but me.
You want exclusivity rights on his gospel?